What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video, and I got a fantastic video to get rolling off. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along for the journey. Check the description tab, tons of tools and tidbits right there, and all the links to Traders War Room products and services. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me, and let's go to war. Legal disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You're responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. And guys, make sure you stay tuned at the end of the video for new features, promotions, and events that Traders War Room is excited to bring to you guys. Check out traderswarroom.com, a true one-stop shop hub for all products and services related to investing, trading, and Traders War Room. You'll find information on all of our products and services. Check out to see what type of upcoming classes we have and our historical repository of all of the great classes that we've put on. Every battle needs a plan, and we want you to build your plan with Traders War Room. Book your one-on-one mentoring session today. Whether you're trying to refine a strategy, develop a new plan, or increase your profitability, Traders War Room can help you achieve your goals. Book today at traderswarroom.com. And don't forget about our flagship, the Traders War Room Discord, guys. A true one-stop shop with free and paid services right there on one single platform. Something for everybody in every type of budget. Activate your Traders War Room 5-day trial of Premium 2.0 today at that link right there. Guys, quit sleeping. There's money being made, and we're making it over Traders War Room. We want you to invest in yourself in 2022. We hope you do it with Traders War Room. And with that said, let's get into the video right now. The Buzz Report, what's hot and what's not in the stock market. Here's how your markets closed. It was a bloody mess the last 2 days of the market week last week. We're hoping for a quick rebound so everyone can make some money in that bull market that we all love. Picture representation of how your markets closed. That is a sea of red right there. Your ETFs, not much better. The only thing green on those were those inverse ones that go off of the short side. Industry performers, materials and healthcare lagged the worst, and consumer staples and utilities still lagged. They were red, but those were your best ones finishing off the week. Total premiums, calls versus puts, pretty much a 50-50 going with the big boys on where the sentiment's going. We're just going to have to play the market at the bell, what the market gives us, guys. So there's really no direction. We just have to follow the money, follow the sentiment, and make the best educated decisions we can. Here's your futures. Remember, futures are just a glimpse so we can get a plan in motion and an idea moving forward on how we're going to attack, conquer, destroy. These are not set in stone, and we just use them as guides. Top trending tickers. We're seeing a lot of crypto and a lot of Forex type trending going on. Definitely since BTC took a dive, we're paying attention to crypto moving on. And we're also paying attention to a few tickers, especially since earnings season is kicking off strong. And we'll talk about those in the chart section. And here's the most active penny stocks. Guys, penny stock market is starting to kick up. A lot of people are floating over there while they're waiting on their big caps to kind of make a decision on which direction they're going. So definitely paying attention to some penny stocks moving, because 5, 10, 20 cents on a penny stock when you're going in deep is a pretty nice chunk of change. All right, top news. Endless bruise, Wall Street faces gauntlet of worries after market tumble. So the battered U.S. stocks are facing a potentially painful stretch in the weeks ahead as hawkish Federal Reserve policy, rising bond yields, and geopolitical uncertainty and the corporate earnings season fuel investors' unease. Basically, what that's saying is that the sentiment in the marketplace is extremely bearish right now. So we definitely got to pay attention. There'll be some pops, but there's going to be a lot of drops. And the market has been running for so long towards the upside that there is a lot of downside potentially that you can see in the market. So definitely paying attention, guys. Next story, Alibaba's Fresh Po adds more couriers still unable to meet Shanghai demand. So Alibaba's supermarket chain Fresh Po said on Sunday it was adding more couriers to meet high demand in Shanghai, but was still unable to catch up with the rising needs on lockdown residents as city battled surging COVID-19 cases. So guys, listen, COVID-19 is still present, okay? It's still shutting things down around the world, and we just got to pay attention to it. Even though we're kind of sitting okay over here in the U.S. and we're sort of used to it by now, we got other things in other countries that affect stock markets and sentiment over here in the U.S. So we're definitely paying attention to it, and it could give an opportunity, especially if Baba has some decent signs of resurgence coming in this week. Could be a good opportunity to hop in on some Baba and ride a thing up if we start to see the volume to the upside, because it is beat up and it is low. And Twitter popping up again. So Twitter under shareholder pressure to seek a deal with Musk. So Twitter coming under increasing pressure from its shareholders to negotiate with Musk, even though the world's richest person was calling his $43 billion bid for the social media platform the best and final offer. People familiar with the matter said on Sunday that they think that there's a little bit of room to negotiate with this guy. They think the price per share is less than what it's actually worth, and they want to try to negotiate to get a little bit better of offering. What does that mean to shareholders, or what does that mean to people wanting to trade this stock? Guys, listen, this could definitely boom on some volatility, so we're paying attention to this because they will want to get this thing as high as possible to spike some money and sell out before a merger is finalized. Guys, you gotta watch this stock and you gotta pay attention. This could be one of those great opportunities to make some really good money. All right, enough news, man. Let's talk about some stocks. All right, guys, huge earnings season, and we can't talk about them all. But throughout this week, we're going to talk about different stocks that are moving along and projected to give fairly decent results in the direction we want them to go. But I got the ones that have my eye highlighted in green. We're going to go over some of the charts right now. First, let's look at some implied volatility. And what does that mean? That means these are expected moves off of earnings, either plus or negative, okay? So these are the percentages that the underlying stock will move based off of earnings that is being projected. Off top, some of the ones on this particular list that piqued my eye: Apple, Facebook, Hood, and Roku, and Noku. Some of the ones that I definitely got my eye on moving into this earnings week. When I look at these things, I like to look for stocks that are projected to go above 5%, guys. 5% and above are my bread and butter when I'm looking for volatility. And sometimes a lot of these, to catch some of the runs in case you can't afford the underlying stock, sometimes it's a good idea to go into some spreads on a predicted movement in your direction, because it gives you a little skin in the game on the expensive stocks, but you can still make a decent amount of money. Obviously, you're capped out because it's a spread, so you're capped at a certain max profit, but you already know what you're going to lose on the spread anyways if it doesn't go that direction. So it's kind of a win-win, and at least theta doesn't come down to kill you in the end on a spread type of trade. All right, we're kicking it off with SPY. Now, guys, SPY definitely dumped a lot further than we thought it was going to. We thought it was going to hang out at about that 50% fib line, and it definitely jumped below there. Now, what I'm expecting SPY to do is I'm expecting it to have a little resurgence, a little jump. Now, be careful, because last week we had a nice jump Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we started tapering off a little bit, and Thursday and Friday ended up going low, 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 as you can see right there on the chart. So pay attention to that, but I do think we're going to spike up a little bit going to Monday and Tuesday, and that'll give us some definite opportunity and some momentum for some nice bullish calls on some of our favorite tickers. And I want to put this out here and just be 100% with you guys, okay? We got to plan for the worst and hope for the best. Look at where SPY is at currently. Even though we're low from previous high that it hit there, like that 470 and stuff like that, we are extremely higher than we were just like over the past year, okay? So what does that mean? That means that we have a lot of to the downside that we can still dump and still be up from the previous year, all right? I want you guys to understand that, let that sink in, okay? Not to scare you, but I want you guys to be prepared. And we hope that we're hitting the bottoms currently and we start to shoot to the upside. But I just want you guys to be prepared and informed that we still have an extremely amount of way that we can move to the downside before we start really getting freak out of going to lower lows from the previous year. Another ETF that I'm watching closely is coin, okay, with the crypto market definitely in some disarray, okay. This is an opportunity and I'm looking for a sharp reverse eventually in the crypto market, and coin is one of those particular ETFs that really has piqued my interest, especially down at this level. I think this is a buy zone, especially going shares. I wouldn't necessarily want to trade options on this, and if you did options, you'd probably be looking to the put side. But I do think that once we start seeing crypto gain a little bit more momentum and a little bit more steam, this is going to take off, and it's going to take off quick. So for me, coin right now is a buy at this current level, going in shares long. And you guys know I like to put in different types of stocks that usually people aren't paying attention to. I want you guys to do some research on SOXS, okay? What this is a bear ETF leveraged 3 times for the semiconductors, okay? So what does that mean? Well, anytime that you start to see the SPY dumping and the semiconductors are dumping, NVDA, AMD, ON, UM, TSM, those particular tickers, you want to start looking at this one, and you can usually make some pretty decent money. Now, these ones that are leveraged, you don't go in long on these, okay? The idea with these is you trade these day trading or swing trading to the short, okay? Swing trading meaning 1 or 2 day hold and getting your money and getting out, okay? So these are definitely very risky because they're leveraged, but it can always pay some decent amount of coin, especially if you follow the right direction and you're getting in and out and making that money. Kicking off some earnings tickers, UPS. Okay, now what I like about UPS down at this level is that you've been consolidating pretty tight on the daily for a while. Okay, now I don't know if the UPS earnings are going to be stellar or not, but we'll definitely get some idea of the sentiment going into their earnings. But I do like where it's at. Anytime UPS consolidates down here, I'm always thinking that's getting ready to jump. Now, we may not jump all the way back up to 220s and 230s and so on and so forth, but here at 188, I could definitely see this pushing towards 200 easily on some decent earnings and some forward future growth to the upside. Okay, so we're definitely paying attention to UPS. 3M. Now 3M's been consolidating too, but I'm a little more bearish on 3M, okay? I think it has a little bit more to the downside that it'll go. It'll probably spike up going into earnings than through earnings. I think that we come to the downside. So I'm a little bearish here in the near term on 3M. I think it comes back down to test that 140 area. So definitely paying attention to that. GE, I'm liking what I'm seeing with GE. I think they do fairly okay with earnings. Everything's been kind of struggling, but I think they do fairly okay. And I think they got some decent contracts moving forward, and that will show some forward future production and progress moving into the next coming years. So I do like GE. I think they pop a little bit, and I'm looking for them to probably push from this level back up through like $94, $95. Now, JetBlue is one of those airline stocks, and if you go off of what the airlines did last week, American Airlines, UAL, DAL, those ones, they did very well. I like JetBlue for a jump. I think we're going to pop back up and a little bit higher from here. I wouldn't be surprised if we start peaking above 15, maybe even 16 on some fantastic volume, and then we cool down off of that after earnings. So I'm definitely paying attention to this to the upside. Microsoft, guys, I think Microsoft comes down a little bit, tests that low that it has, and that would be the triple bottom. And then we start popping from there and going to the upside. So definitely paying attention for the downward dump on Microsoft and then the upward swing moving out. I like contracts pushing out 2 or 3 weeks on this, staying as close to at the money or in the money as you can. ENPH, man, we took a beating the last 2 days of the marketplace, but I like ENPH for forward growth. I think that we pop up from here and we start to spike back up, trying to cover some of the ground that we lost moving into their earnings. So I do like ENPH moving forward. I don't know if we can bump back up to like 195 and stuff like that, but where it's sitting here at the 155, I definitely like this pushing towards 160 and 165. Boeing, man, I'm loving me some Boeing. I think we pop from here. I would not be surprised if Boeing can push pretty hard from this 179 area it's at. Actually, it's 176 in after hours. I think we start pushing to go back up and testing those 180s, guys. So I'm long on Boeing. All right, guys, I've been preaching this for a long time, and man, we got a 2024 leap on Nokia out, and we got shares long at Nokia. Guys, this is the time for Nokia, okay? I'm putting a big bet on this thing. I think Nokia is ready to pounce, guys. If you haven't noticed Nokia, they have been silently sniping out this telecommunication area, okay? They got tons of contracts. They got 6G and 7G contracts already in the works, and they're locked in, okay? Just need to get the technology rolling out. I like Nokia, going long on them at this level. I think they come out and they shock the world and they surprise everybody, and people start to remember that old brick phone that had Nokia Snake back in the day. I think people start remembering Nokia and they start getting back into the swing of things. And finally, Facebook, guys, listen, Facebook, we are at the bottom, in my opinion. I don't know how much low we can go, but investors are starting to spike around Facebook. They're starting to talk about advertising money. Facebook's starting to come out swinging, and I think that they're going to kill these earnings. And maybe not revenue wise, but they're going to start to show that they've had production and membership growth and stuff like this. So I do think Facebook is ready to turn around at this particular level. I think they're doing amazing things. And I think here at this price where it's at now, this is starting to entice the investor to go long in Facebook. And these guys are about to explode. So definitely I'm long on Facebook all day, every day, especially at these levels. All right, guys, that's the end of the bulk of the video. I'm going to talk about the new features, the promotions, and the events that we got going on at Traders War Room. So I need you guys to get excited. I need you to join the team, and I need you to come along with us on the journey. So we talked about that you already get a 5-day trial with Premium 2.0, but what is Premium 2.0? What do you get with Premium 2.0? Right here, guys, put right here in the upgrade chat. When you upgrade, we give you guys everything that you're going to get. You get access to the AI trade signal bot that uses machine learning. You get real-time buy and sell alerts from 20 plus analysts. You got access to pro traders for question, self-development research library, premium chat group, premium self-charting and TA bot, analyst rating, insider buys, Traders War Room premium watch list, earning and chart feeds, account challenges. Man, something for everybody, guys, right here on Traders War Room. You need to spin yourself up. You need to come join us. You need to take this 5-day trial, get the alerts, and then hopefully we give you guys the greatest experience you've ever had and you stay premium members. We talked about the Traders War Room AI bot, guys, a true terminator on the stocks. It takes charts that look like this. Tons of data, tons of information, but guys, this is a messy chart, and even professional traders can't make sense of all the information that's on here. But the Traders War Room AI bot, the Terminator, it can take all this information in just an instance and make something like this. A clean alert that gives you the signal, the time of entry, what it got into on the underlying stocks. Because guys, listen, we want you to make money on shares and options. We don't care what you're trading. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that the AI trading bot on Traders War Room works on any platform? I don't care if you're trading Robinhood, Webull, TradingView, TOS. It doesn't matter, guys. You can trade on your platform, on your particular trade style, stocks or options, and you can make killer money in any market because the Terminator is out there to destroy, guys. I'm telling you, you got to take advantage of this. Only at Traders War Room, only on the Discord, and you get this with 2.0. We got some classes in the works too. We took April off and we're coming back swinging in May. We got a supply and demand zone class, a trading futures class, and trading divergence class. You guys asked for some killer classes that can make you killer profit, and we're coming out swinging in April with some killer classes to make that money and to give you guys that knowledge and that development skills that you guys need to be fantastic traders. And then coming soon in the summer of 2022, we got the Traders War Room instant messaging platform. Guys, we're going to stay on Discord, but some people are getting tired of Discord because it's just too much noise. It's too cloudy. It's too cluttered. We got you guys covered, man. We're going to come out with a single instant messaging platform like a text message, and you're going to get the same great alerts that just in a compact, small, tiny area without all the noise that comes along with the rest of the Discord hubbub, man. We got you guys covered. Also, we're going to have TWR official merchandise and a Traders Future bot. Guys, we want everyone decked out in something Traders War Room, so we're coming out with shirts, hats, masks, belts, pants, eventually posters, you name it. We're going to come out with something, guys, and we hope that you guys get your TW swag on and you guys spread the word that Traders War Room is coming out swinging and we're here to stay. And the Traders Future bot, this is the key of what the trading trend is starting to show us. Okay, a lot of people are getting interested in the futures trading. We got you guys covered because a lot of people don't know how to trade them, and we got the subject matter expert going to go in the bot to give alerts and information, and you're only going to find us on Traders War Room and only on the Discord. Guys, we're coming out swinging in 2022. I'm telling you, you want to join the team. With that said, guys, invest in yourself in 2022. We hope you do a Traders War Room. And if you guys are truly out there and you are ready to go to war, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together.